my ex. Not the best idea. His new girlfriend next. How'd I get here?
I couldn't tell you.
I had to go to, I went to the grocery store earlier today,
Right.
and I haven't listened to the new SZA album in a while, and so I put it on, and Kill Bill is like the second song on her new album.
Okay.
And so, and also Kill Bill is going like viral on TikTok. Well, it has been for like a while. So by the time this episode releases, it's probably not going to be viral anymore.
I mean, you never know.
But like, as soon as I heard it, it was just like, it was like Pavlov. I was like, I know this.
Yeah, I haven't really been getting SZA on my For You page, so I was like, what the hell is she singing? I don't know.
I'll tell you. She says, I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next. How'd I get here? And spoiler alert for the end of the song. Trigger warning for spoilers. She kills her ex.
Wow.
And she kills his girlfriend.
I mean, she was giving away her plan the entire time, so if she didn't follow through, I mean...
She really said, my super villain idol is Lex Luthor. With his bald ass being like, I'm gonna tell you everything I'm about to do in the next 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I don't know what the fuck Superman does. Superman does
Dude, I don't know
Superman things, and he already solved the problem. And Lex Luthor's up there like, hey guys, I'm gonna rob the bank. I just realized I didn't split this. It's fine. We're gonna restart the audio.
20 minutes later.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You know what's really cool, Amanda?
What is so cool, Carly?
Forgetting to press the record button after checking for a technical issue. Well,
surprise! Everything we just talked about was not recorded.
It's fine. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the third inaugural episode of the Between the Fridges podcast. My name's Carly.
I'm Amanda.
And our third host today is learning how to press the fucking play button after pressing pause to check for a technical issue.
Wah, wah, wah.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you're a two-person, one cat operation. And the one employee is sleeping.
Right, the producer is napping.
Yeah, the executive producer, he is back. He was not at our second inaugural episode. He was taking a shit and he forgot about the recording time, which is fine. But he's here now. I kind of want to go back and see what we were talking about. I'm pretty sure we were talking about the SZA album.
Yes. I think that's where we left off.
Yeah, I think we were talking about the SZA album. But basically all I talked about with the SZA album was I might kill my ex. Not the best idea.
Exactly like that.
Oh, and also we did talk about which one of our exes we would kill. But I don't have to worry about censoring that anymore. So see, God works in the right ways. Have I been to church in a while? No. But is he working for me? Apparently.
Sure. Today, you don't have to edit, as much out. So
not yet. We're only like 5 minutes in, I think, from what I can see from over here. I think we're like at least 5 minutes into the recording. So
yeah, something like that.
Something could change.
That is true.
the first episode you did dox us in minute 8, so we do have 3 more minutes.
But you know what? I didn't dox us the last episode.
You
So
didn't.
I am rolling on the I'm not going to do that shit train.
Oh my god.
So
That's okay. You know what? things happen.
that is true.
You know what else happens?
Oh, what?
The fucking TikTok For You page.
TikTok For You page does happen.
Holy shit. I get the weirdest fucking shit.
I haven't had anything weird. It's just like a lot of random shit. Kind of
Like-
like why are you here kind of thing.
Okay, like what is your gauge on random?
So like just stuff I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm interested in this shit. So like random POV shit that I'm just like, okay, I don't watch this show, or like, why is this on my page kind of crap.
Oh my god. Do you do you get like the side by sides where like on the left side, or like no, it would be like it's either like a side by side or a top and bottom. And it's like on the top is like a clip from My Sister's Keeper, and underneath it is like a dude chopping cabbage.
Yes, dude, I get like random stuff like that all the time. So like, I don't know, it's like random movies. It was like, oh god, what the hell was the one movie? It's like a sad movie where frick, I can't remember the actors' names right now, but like the one dude is in the Hunger Games, and then the other girl like plays the mother of dragons in the dragon show.
Oh,
I
the one where the guy's in the wheelchair.
yes, where he's paralyzed and she has to take care of him.
And spoiler alert for the TikTok wheelchair movie, where the guy dies at the end. He's like, I want to kill myself because I am tired of this. And she's like, I'm going to convince you to live. And then they're together for like 6 months or whatever, because like, you know, she's working for him. And then it turns into not a HIPAA violation. It turns into an OSHA violation. It turns into an OSHA violation where they end up getting together. Trigger warning for relationships. And and they kiss and shit. And then like he takes her on this extravagant vacation, and she's just like, have I convinced you to stay alive? And he's like, no, I'm going to Switzerland at the end of the month and I'm going to kill myself. And then she freaks out, and then she ends up going and watching him die. I literally watched this entire movie as a summary while some dude was chopping fucking kinetic sand. Like,
yeah, it was like slime or something. Like, I'm like, what is this? And then I was like, it's just been like random shows or movies or something where I'm like, I have never watched this. Like, why are you here? And why are we like making things explode by like, have you seen the ones where it's like I don't know, they'll put like random things in like I don't know what else to call it other than like a trash compactor, where it's like they pull down the handle and then it like smushes the thing.
oh yeah, like a hydraulic press.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like where they put random stuff into that. I've gotten videos like that. They're just like, here's another movie that you've never heard of and never watched. We're gonna squash all these different things and see how they react. I'm like, why is this on my page?
Literally, it'll be like that scene in Degrassi where JT gets fucking stabbed by gang members, and underneath it is like, we're chopping up sand.
I'm just like, I don't understand what these pairings are, but yeah, I've definitely seen those. And then it's like random POVs just of people that I've never heard of. They're just like, this is a POV, like you I don't know, you dropped your sandwich and then Jimmy offers you his half or something. I don't know, like just random stuff that I'm just like, why is this here? I don't understand.
Yeah, like okay. Trigger warning, POV TikTok. I'm
Sorry, POV TikTok, I'm not coming for you.
No, I'm kidding. There's like, okay, I'm like, I'm not like trying to tread lightly, but like I am trying to tread lightly. Okay, POV TikTok. She's cute. We love her. We've got some great scenarios. We got some great actors. I know a couple of them. Like,
right, and like if it's executed well, like I'm like, cool, good on you. And then I go to my next like video.
But some of these where it's like POV, you find out what baby you're gonna have at age 18. You're gonna find out whether or not you're pregnant on your 18th birthday, or like POV, you get a mark on your face.
Yeah, I see those.
And
ones.
if
It's like,
you have a blue one, you are gonna die, and if you have a red mark, you get to kill people like it's the purge. Now, if you have a purple mark, oh, we have to take you away. You're the special one. And I'm like, okay, every single one of these is Miss Mary Sue over here. Like, what does purple mean? I don't know. And all the while, I'm like watching whoever on the right cut fucking soap.
Yes. Oh my God. There's one that I watched now that you started saying that. It was like POV, like you get like a gift on your birthday from your soulmate or some shit, and like on your 18th birthday you find out who they are or whatever. I'm like, what is this and why is this here?
Imagine if you got a gift from your soulmate when you were like 6 years old, and you open it up, it's a fucking like Hot Wheels car and a Band-Aid and a booger.
Gross.
And then you're like, what the fuck is, like, you're like 18, you're like, what the fuck is this? And then like the rich guy, like the heir of fucking Hyundai Sonatas is like, oh my God, that's my tissue with my booger in it. Like, I would feel
love connection.
Yeah, but I'd feel disgusted. I'm like, okay, slay, but also like, what the fuck were you thinking at 6 years old?
Yeah, some of them are very, very weird.
William Jefferson. William Jefferson, the heir of fucking Hyundai Sonata.
Are they related to Gene Ogle?
You know, Gene Ogle does have a grandfather named Jeeves. Jeeves Ogle?
Jeeves Ogle from the famous Ogle Empire, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeeves Ogle is dead, but
yes, that is true.
Gene is like fucking rocking it. Now, if Gene Ogle were to give me a fucking tissue with his little rainbow boogers in it, I'd be like, oh my God, amazing.
Like, thank you so much.
I'd drop down on one knee and say, when's the wedding, bitch?
Oh my God. But yeah, it's been a little weird. I'm like, I don't know why they're here, but the POVs just keep popping up, and I was like, I'm not interested.
But honestly, low-key obsessed. Because I'm like,
valid.
It's like, okay, one of my favorite things that they end up like cutting or like breaking apart in those videos. Have you seen the ones where it like looks like a bar of chocolate, and then they like break the chocolate in half? There's some like gooey shit in the middle.
Like the weird colors?
Oh my God.
Yes!
I'm obsessed. I'm like, oh, what color's gonna pop out? Oh my God. They get that. Maybe it's just like the fat girl in me talking, but I was like, oh my God, it's that fucking chocolate shit again. And then they break it open, and it's like the fucking Super Bowl. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, or it's like, oh my God. Dude, I don't remember if it's soap or cake or something, but it's like there are ones still that pop up. It's like Donald Duck freaking out, trying to like guess what they're about to cut open. Like, is it soap or is it cake or something like that?
Oh yeah, where it's like,
or the color. They have to
yes,
pick the color.
it's like blue or yellow, and he's like blue, and then they break
Cut
it open,
and
and it's like
He's
yellow.
Like, "No!"
And then the longer he goes, he's like, oh no, no, like yeah.
He just starts snapping.
You know who else I'm like kind of obsessed with?
Who?
I don't know if I've ever like told you about this person.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger warning for ghosts. There's this lady.
Spooky.
There's this lady on TikTok. Low key, I've been obsessed with her for years.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Kathleen.
Okay.
Have I ever told you about her?
She sounds familiar. I think you have.
Okay.
A little bit.
So there's this lady named Kathleen. She's on TikTok. And like, she seems like super sweet. She's like an Avon, like Mary Kay rep. So sometimes she'll go on and she'll be like, here's this lotion from Avon and you should buy it. Wink, wink. Like, please buy it.
Okay, she's got her hustle. She's trying to make her money.
Right.
Okay,
But
respect.
like, and I feel like partially it's my fault that her accounts get banned, because I feel like every time I follow her account gets banned, and so I've had to like follow her like 3 times, and so now I just like stop. So please know, if you guys ever see Kathleen on TikTok and it doesn't say that I'm following her, I promise you I am following her. I just can't press the follow button because I feel like me and the clout that I have, I'm gonna ban her. Even though I love her so much, TikTok sees me, I follow her, and they're like, no, Kathleen, you gotta go.
She get banned instantly.
But here's the thing about Kathleen. This is why I'm obsessed, okay?
Okay.
So, at one point she was talking about how she had like she was in a polyamorous relationship. She had a couple boyfriends, and I was like, ooh, slay. Like,
It's like, okay, ma'am.
like, girl, she's picking up more boyfriends than me. Like, what the hell? I'm like, I want to know your fucking secret. I'm out here fighting for my fucking life in the trenches, and you got 2 of them?
Damn.
I want to know what the fuck you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes ahead and she says, I'm going to introduce you guys to my boyfriends. But you can't see them. Only I can see them. And at first I'm like, are they like the fucking Secret Service? Do you got some like CIA boyfriend? Shit, Kathleen.
What?
Girl. And then so then she finally tells us
Okay.
who her boyfriends are.
Okay.
Do you want to like...
I mean, the more you're saying, the more I was like, I know you've told me like a story, at least about who she is. But
she has 2 boyfriends. But at this time, she had 2 boyfriends.
and this was a while ago, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One of them was the ghost of Michael Jackson.
Oh my god.
And the other one was the astral projection of Johnny Depp.
Girl. What?
And then she talk about, oh my gosh, she would talk about like how Michael is a really like jealous boyfriend, and
Okay.
how like sometimes like Johnny Depp gets mad at her and shit, and eventually like all the people in the comments, because like they were talking about how Ghost Michael Jackson is like so jealous of astral projection Johnny Depp, and he's just like so mean to Kathleen. And we're like, girl, break up with Ghost Michael Jackson.
It's like, you don't have to stay with him if you don't want to.
Break up with Ghost Michael Jackson. He does not treat you right. And then eventually she did break up with Ghost Michael Jackson. So now she is in a monogamous relationship with astral projection Johnny Depp. On Thanksgiving, though, she posted this video where she talked about how she and Johnny Depp, well, astral projection Johnny Depp. I need to make this like very clear that it is the astral projection of Johnny Depp. Do you know what astral projection is?
Not really.
Okay.
But like when you say astral projection, like in my brain, like what comes to mind is like, well, obviously, I mean, I know you haven't seen the movie, but like in the first Doctor Strange movie, where like he gets like pow in the chest, and like his little spirit ghost like shoots out of his body.
Okay. So, I just looked up a random definition on Wikipedia. And it says astral projection is a term used to describe an intentional out-of-body experience that assumes the existence of a subtle body called an astral body or body of light, through which consciousness can function separately from the physical body and travel throughout the astral plane. So basically, in Carly terms, astral projection Johnny Depp basically matrixes his way into Kathleen's house using mind power so he can fuck Kathleen via ghost.
So a fun fact, I've never seen The Matrix.
That's totally fine. Okay, fine. Let me think of Johnny Depp in his like Los Angeles home. He basically like spiritually teleports.
Okay, so he's kind of like over here doing his thing in his actual body.
His soul is in Virginia, but his body is chilling in California.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's the 2 places at once type deal.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
on Thanksgiving, she was talking about how she and astral projection Johnny Depp had Thanksgiving together and how they made love, and how like she was joking about how it took an hour to remove all of Johnny Depp's accessories.
Girl.
And she was like, he thought that was so funny.
Oh my god.
Also, they got into a domestic dispute because Kathleen said that oh no, astral projection Johnny Depp doesn't like when Kathleen wears those A-line shirts those A-line tank tops you could buy at the men's section that are popularly called wife beaters. This also kind of was around the time that the trial was coming out. And so Kathleen's like, yeah, astral projection Johnny Depp and I got into an argument because he didn't like that I was wearing a wife beater today, and he said he took personal offense to me wearing that shirt.
I mean,
but they're so comfortable and cheap.
I mean, that's valid. I was like, hasn't actual Johnny Depp been through enough with that whole freaking trial? Like, come on now.
And then so sometimes she'll do this thing where she's like channeling spirits, and
like just random spirits, or like she's trying to like contact somebody specifically.
Like, we'll get back to this, but she thinks she's Marilyn Monroe reincarnated. So,
okay.
So sometimes she'll like, when she is Marilyn Monroe reincarnated, she'll put on like a Marilyn Monroe face filter.
That's weird.
So she went on as astral projection Johnny Depp, wearing a Johnny Depp face filter, apologizing to Kathleen.
She does filters for all of them?
Yes.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
She went on her TikTok as astral projection Johnny Depp.
Okay.
To apologize to Kathleen for getting mad at Kathleen for wearing the A-line shirts. And then a few minutes later, Kathleen posts this Kathleen saying, hey, astral projection Johnny Depp, it's totally fine. I am totally okay with it. Let's go have sex. Like,
this lady's weird.
And yes, you've heard me correctly. She does believe she is the reincarnation of Marilyn Monroe. And so she'll like come on. You'll know it's a Marilyn Monroe video because number one, she wears that bright red Ruby Woo MAC lipstick. Slay, honestly. Number two, she comes on with the Marilyn Monroe face filter. Number three, she comes on and she's like, hello, it's me, Marilyn Monroe, reincarnated. It's so good.
Oh my god.
It's so good. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, honestly, I wish I could live like Kathleen. Kathleen just like gives no fucks.
Apparently not. She's just out there doing her thing.
She gives no fucks. I love it. I love her so much for it. Oh my god, we watched that hitchhiker documentary yesterday, I mean.
Oh my god, about the freaking hatchet wielding hitchhiker.
Yes. So, okay. Full disclaimer, I don't know if this is a you thing, but I know this is like a me thing. Over the past couple years, I have like really scaled back on my my true crime consumption. And I mean, I think to each their own. If you want to watch true crime, like, go for it. If you want to watch, like, you know, Murder and Makeup with Bailey Sarian, or watch the fucking mukbang people talk about murder, that's great. Like, go for it. I just feel that those types of videos are a little too exploitative. And so I kind of am very, like, cautious about what I am watching. And I think that also comes, like, as somebody who's had, like, a murdered family member. It's like, hey, this stuff should kind of be handled sensitively. And I don't think that somebody doing a full fucking beat and making jokes about people dying is an ethical way of talking about these cases. So,
right. It's about, like, if you're handling it with the appropriate, you know, sensitivity and being tactful with it.
Exactly. That being said, we were I think I was scrolling through Netflix a couple of days ago, because I am lucky that I have a job where, like, you know, if I'm working from home, I'll put on, like, a documentary on Netflix or something like that. Like, I'm able to, like, watch things and consume content while working, which is, like, really cool. And I was scrolling through and I saw the documentary about the hatchet wielding hitchhiker, and I was like, oh my god, this sounds so familiar. Now, there's for anybody that doesn't know or does not remember, in 2013 there was this viral video of this guy. He was a homeless man. He was wearing a red shirt. He had like long scraggly hair and a bandana. His name was Kai, and he had saved a couple people from like getting attacked by this man going on a racist tirade. And he, like, this guy filmed the interview with him and stuff, posted it on the internet, and it went viral. I think it said in like a week he was at the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah, it was like the timeline was really quick to move on it because the guy that got the interview, like, he was the only one that talked to him. Like, Kai did not talk to anybody else. Like,
Yeah.
So dude had it under lock and key.
Yeah. And then like 3 months later, he's arrested for murdering a dude in New Jersey. Like, the whole thing that happened in the viral video happened in Fresno, California. And then he was in New Jersey on the other side of the world, well, the other side of the country 3 months later.
Dude's getting around.
And he killed a dude.
Like, I was literally just watching through yesterday. Like, my face was just kind of like, what the hell? Like, the entire time. Because, like, they were just following him around, like, going through the timeline. And, you know, they finally tracked him down for Jimmy Kimmel. And they get him there. And, like, they talked about this multiple times. Dude just, like, steps out of the vehicle he's in, like, pees on the sign. I'm like, what are you doing, sir?
Honestly, slay. If I had a dick, I would pee everywhere.
It would be everywhere. Like, what? It was like they're just like outside the fancy hotel and he got kicked out or something, and then at Jimmy Kimmel and then someplace else. I was like, dude, hello, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, oh my God. And it's just, I think I was less interested in it because of, you know, the happenings of, like, you know, here's this person who went viral, and he also killed somebody 3 months later. But it's like, for like, at least to me, and maybe there was somebody beforehand that like committed a crime that I didn't know about, but like, to me, as somebody who's been on the internet for a really long time, who, like, a good portion of the content that I consume day to day is like internet based. It's so, that was like the first person that I could pinpoint to say, oh my God, this guy who I have been following on the internet murdered somebody. Like, it's just like, it's like that weird pinpoint in time that as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I remember this. I remember when this happened. Because there's like, I mean, obviously, like, you have like people who have killed people before then.
Right.
Before 2013, and have killed people since then. I mean, there's that kid, Randy Stair, who did that mass shooting in Philadelphia at his place of work because he wanted to join the Danny Phantom lady.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's a whole nother.
And Austin Jones and the twerking videos and all that shit. Like, there are so many really shitty, like, internet people. But Kai, the hatchet wielding hitchhiker, was the very first one that I could pinpoint in my brain and go, oh my God, this guy's fucked up.
Right. And I mean, just seeing it, it's like, okay, so, you know, they do the interview and like he's just like, yeah, sending out this message of like positivity and goodwill and all of that. I was like, okay, cool. Like, that's awesome to see. He's trying to get his message out there. And then he's like, yeah, this is what the hell happened. And then he's like on his way. And so, like, you know, of course, everybody wants a piece of him because it's different. And I mean, you think about the time that it happened, 2013, a lot of things have changed since then in about a decade. Like, the world as we know it, the internet, like the way people skyrocket, like it's a lot. Yeah.
I mean, like, they did like a montage of like the memes that were made in that time. Like, meme formats have changed. Like, it's very like the meme format in 2013 was like Rafflecopter, like like the fucking top bottom impact. Like I read some of these memes and I was just like, ew. Like I'm like cringe. I'm like, none of this is funny. Like but I mean, obviously, like, comedy changes, humor changes, things like that. But you know one thing that doesn't change?
What?
The fucking Gregory brothers. The Gregory brothers were in the documentary. I don't know if you caught that.
I did not.
So, the Gregory brothers, also known as Shmoyoho,
They've been around a long time.
they did an auto-tuned version of Kai's interview. I knew it because I was a huge fan of the Gregory brothers. If you guys don't know who the Gregory brothers are, just go onto fucking YouTube and just type in Chrissy Wake Up. And even me fucking say, now you know who the Gregory brothers are.
Well, no, because like when you said that, it was
Chrissy
like,
song.
what came to my brain was like, hide your kids, hide your wife, like that era.
Fun fact, that Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife, the Ben Intruder song, came out when my cousin was murdered.
That's awful timing. That's horrible.
Who was
I'm so
kidnapped
sorry.
from her bed. No, that's so funny.
That's awful.
No, okay. I know it sounds so bad. I was literally at my friend's house when the Ben Intruder song was released. It was August 1st of 2010. I'm pretty sure. You can date check me. And I was at my friend's house because it was me, my friend Rachel, and her friend Courtney. And we were at her house in the basement, and that song released, and we're sitting there. We had gone to the beach. We had come back. We were singing along, and then I get a phone call from my mom, and she said, hey, check the news. They found your cousin. She died. Meanwhile, fucking hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. And I'm like,
You're like, this is
so it's
messed up.
It's like a really weird, like, I look back on it and I'm like, like irony,
like,
but also in the moment I'm like, oh my god. I was also like 17 years old. So yeah, I was like 16 or 17 years old, and I'm like, I don't know how to feel right now. But
right,
now
like how do I process this?
but now I look back on it and I'm like,
You're like, this is very bad timing.
foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. But anyways, yeah, so they did the Ben Intruder song. They also did the Double Rainbow song.
I remember which one.
The Parasite that was the Chrissy song.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's been played to death. My brother, I remember, he watched them for a while. And it was when they were freaking talking about what's his face, Charlie Sheen. Like how they memed that video too.
That's right.
Memed it to death, yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's like certain videos stick out to me.
So yes, they had the Gregory brothers like featured for like 5 seconds in the documentary, because I know when I heard it for the first time, I was just like, holy shit. Like they had like one, like a different like songified one that I didn't recognize. And then they played that one because I was like, I wonder if they're going to do it. And then they played that portion, and I was like, oh shit, they did it. But yeah, it's just like, it's such like a weird, like it's very weird. It's very interesting. Kind of just like partially like, I mean, obviously people I think are going to like it because it's like, you know, it's this person that was like famous for a hot second, flash in the pan sort of fame or whatever. But it was interesting for me because it's like, you know, how does like fame impact a person?
Oh yeah.
When it's unexpected.
Yeah, because you can tell this man, he was like not thinking he was going to blow up overnight. Absolutely not. He's out there hitchhiking, doing his thing, wants to like surf and shit. Like, no. That's just something that doesn't, you know, cross your mind. He's just out there doing his thing and just trying to live his life. And then everything kind of took a turn.
It's because he didn't smash that like button.
Really? Smash, smash, smash. Man. I guess like for me though, like what I found interesting, so my background is in psychology. So like just kind of watching what he was going through and his mannerisms and how he was acting, I'm just like, obviously you can see that this man is not okay. And I, would hope that if you see something or someone struggling like that or know someone like that, you would be willing or wanting to help them out. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it doesn't seem like he had, obviously being on the road, like you're by yourself. If you don't think there's a problem and you're obviously not in the right frame of mind to address said problem. That's kind of part of it too.
Not to diverge super hard. We're taking a right turn and into fucking Danger Town. I don't fucking know. You ever want a vanity plate on your car?
What?
Have you ever wanted a vanity plate on your car?
No, not really.
Do you like vanity plates?
I mean, they're cool, I guess. Why?
So, okay.
I'm like, is this going somewhere?
Nope, this is where we end the segment. I'm totally kidding. This is going somewhere.
I'm just like, I need to know.
No, so I was like scrolling through TikTok and I found like there's this guy, or not this guy, but like there's an ungendered account who posted these articles. I was getting a kick out of them. Mm-hmm. The article is called "The DMV Reviewed Thousands of Hilarious Vanity Plate Applications Last Year. These are our favorites."
Okay.
And they have like an applicant explanation and everything, and a verdict as to whether or not they went through with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm dumb. So you mean like for the actual license plate? I was thinking of like the weird like decorated ones and stuff that like people put on their car along with their license plate.
Yeah, like I'm talking about an actual like vanity plate.
So like custom license plate.
Yes, that is considered.
Is that legit what it's called?
Yeah.
Have I been thinking it's something else this entire time?
Yeah, they're called vanity plates because like you're picking the numbers, like the what's on your license plate. So instead of it being like ABC 1 2 3 4 on your license plate, it would be like dicks for me. But obviously it has to be approved.
Right. Oh my god. Okay.
Daddies. I'm daddies. Like, I don't fucking know. So I found like these two articles and so the first one that I saw says dick extension.
Oh my god.
But it's DCKXTSN.
Why would you want that as your license plate?
Do you want to actually know the reason?
Oh, they give you reasons.
They gave an explanation.
Yes, I want to know.
So the explanation says, I'm the extension of my dad. My father's name is Dick, and I was named after him.
Oh my god.
He's Dick Extension.
Oh my. Oh my god.
The DMV's comments about this? Dick Extension. Customer's name is Brant. It ain't fucking named Dick. He's Brant.
Oh my god. Wow. That's...
So do you think they gave it to him?
No.
You're correct. They did not. The next one is Moby Cat.
Okay.
The explanation is, I have a white cat named Moby. I want to name my white car after her.
Okay. That seems like innocent enough.
Do you think they did it?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, so maybe.
They did not.
No.
No.
Oh.
You want to know why?
Why?
The DMV comments say, Moby Dick, Moby Cat, vagina?
What?
Vagina. Literally, it says Moby Dick, ... Moby Cat, ... Vagina?
What? Oh my god.
Here's one. The next one is hot and sexy.
Okay.
The explanation is myself being a middle-aged woman.
Oh my god.
Me at 45. I'm gonna change my license plate, and I want it to be hot and sexy.
That's
Me
hilarious.
being a middle-aged woman.
Oh my god.
Be me in 4 months.
Oh my god. 30 does not make you middle aged.
I want it to be though.
It's not.
30 is the new 70.
Ew. I hate that.
Okay, well, do you hate hot and sexy?
I don't think they approved it, if that's what you're asking.
They did approve
Are you
it.
what?
Yeah.
But they didn't approve the cat.
They did not approve Moby Vagina.
That's not what it was.
They did not approve Moby Vagina, but they approved hot and sexy.
Oh my god. What does it give it a reason when they approve it?
It just says DMV comments, hot and sexy. Verdict.
That's a letdown.
Verdict. Yes.
Oh my god.
Let me see. Okay. The next one that I have is gas passer. GASPASR.
Oh my god.
You like that license plate?
I feel like that's something my dad would do as a joke. Like that's just very dad joke territory.
Well, this is not a dad. This
Okay.
is a nurse.
Okay.
The explanation is I am a nurse anesthesiologist. No, anesthetist. What the fuck? I have a reading level of a fucking second grader. ANESTHETIST. Anesthetist. She's a nurse sleeping dentist.
and I don't know. I can't think of how you're supposed to say it right now.
I don't know. Gas passer.
Yeah, okay, gas passer makes sense. Got it.
You think they passed it?
No.
They didn't pass the gas?
No.
You're right. They held that shit in with a cork. They did not. They did not allow it.
What was the reason?
The DMV comment says, gas passer. She passes gas. In parentheses, farts.
What are these people at the DMV doing where they could just make comments like this?
Oh my god. I mean, they need some fun. I feel like they always look miserable.
Yes, they're cranky and they look unhappy at their job. Like, if I was stuck there doing that, I probably wouldn't be happy either. But, yeah.
I got another one for you.
Okay.
The next one is We Love PS. So WELUVPS.
Okay.
So the applicant explanation is we love Palm Springs.
Okay.
So you think they passed it?
No,
They did not.
they did not.
Why do you think they didn't pass it?
I think it's gonna be made into a penis joke.
You're close.
Okay.
DMV comments say, looks like we love pussy.
Oh my god.
DMV is part of the Lugabatois community confirmed.
DMV is just
I'm kidding.
making comments, denying vanity plates. Jesus. Oh my god.
I'm trying to find okay, there's another one. Okay. So the next one is Be My Bae. BEMYBAE.
Okay.
Okay, the applicant explanation is in remembrance of me and my girlfriend's anniversary, meaning be my bae before anyone else.
Okay.
Do you think they passed it?
No.
They did not.
Why did they deny it?
Why do you think they didn't deny it? Well, why they did deny it?
I honestly don't know. I just can't even think of how you said it was spelled.
B-E
Uh-huh.
M-Y
Uh-huh.
B-A-E. Be my bae.
I don't know then, to be totally honest.
Because babe equals poop in Danish.
What? Really?
Yes.
Be my poop.
Hey girl, be my 3-foot shit log.
Oh my god.
Be my 3-foot shit log.
Man knows how to sweet talk his girl. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You learn something new every day.
So, I'm trying. Okay. Up next is it's lit. ITSLIT.
Okay.
The explanation is lit is a slang term which means good, amazing, etc.
Okay.
What do you think the DMV did?
They denied it.
They did deny it. Why do you think they denied it?
I don't know.
Why you keep getting the first one right and then not have an answer?
I don't know. 'Cause I feel like the DMV is just gonna do whatever they want. I don't like it. Deny.
Okay, so here's the DMV's comments on it.
Mm-hmm.
Lit equals intoxicated.
Oh.
Slit equals rude slang for a woman or vagina.
Oh shit.
I'm telling you, the fucking DMV hates vaginas.
I mean, apparently.
They said, you got a vagina, then you got a Dinah.
Oh my god. Man. Oh my god.
So, what about this next one?
Okay.
It is ONW to BYB.
OMW to BYB?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think they approved that? Do you know what that means?
On my way, something.
It's on my way to bang your bitch. You think they approved that?
No.
They didn't. You want to know why?
Yes.
The DMV comment literally says what he said.
What he said.
The applicant explanation is on my way to bang your bitch.
Oh my god. He's like, sure. Nope. Denied. Oh my god.
I'll end it on this. Actually, I lied.
Oh wait, there's more.
I've got 2 more for you.
Yeah, let's go.
So, second to last one is HUF4RTD.
Okay. HUF4RTD. TD.
Yes. The applicant explanation says have unwavering. Oh my fucking god! I need to take a language arts class. Have unwavering faith for respect the day.
Okay.
Do you think they approved it?
I think they denied it, and I have a reason.
They did deny it.
They did deny it. Okay.
Why do you think they denied it?
I think they denied it because the first part refers to like huffing, because that used to be a thing.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's still a thing. I don't fucking know.
Huffing
But that's where
is
my
very-
brain went.
Your brain is in a general.
In the general vicinity.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
You want to know the DMV's comments?
I
says?
do want to know the comments.
Because it says it looks like it says who farted.
Are you serious?
HU
Uh-huh.
F4
Uh-huh.
RTD.
Oh my god, it does.
Hi, welcome to the Between the Fridges podcast where 2 12-year-olds just tell us poop and fart jokes.
We just laugh at everything because it's fucking funny. Oh my god.
And finally,
Man.
Dick out.
Like just spelled that way?
Literally, DICKOUT, dick out.
They're gonna deny it.
The applicant explanation is, it's in celebration of my son moving out of the house.
Damn.
So you think they approved it?
I do not think they approved it.
They did not.
Just out there. Can you imagine just out there driving? Somebody's in front of you. The vanity plate. Dick out. Like.
You want to know why they denied it?
I do want to know why.
The DMV comment is a single word. Dick.
Just like dick.
They said, we hate penises. We hate vaginas.
Oh my god.
We hate farts. We hate poops.
It's like we hate dirty humor.
We
so
hate
no.
everything. We hate everything.
Oh my god. Dude, I know because you're in the same group. So like a group of our friends, whenever like we see vanity plates, I will always send them because they tend to be stupid.
Yeah, like I send that shit all the time. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was gonna say I can't remember any off the top of my head. Are there any that have stuck out to you that you remember seeing?
Oh, now I want to look. Now I want to look in my Snapchat memories.
Right, because it's like
And see
if it exists, they are there.
I do have one that I found that says 64 RPMs.
64 RPM.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like 64 RPMs?
64 RPMs. Ooh, I had to scroll back pretty far actually because usually I save them.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I hadn't. The last ones that I saved. I found 3 simultaneously marked from June 2020.
Damn.
You know, when I had no time. Oh my gosh. So here's one. It's a trouble one. TRUBLE
Ew.
1. There's a space in between there. This one was from an out of state plate.
Okay.
DWAG 2. And then Dwag 2. At first, I remember being behind and I read it as Dog 2. I was like, what? But no, it's Dwag. And then this is another one. Mrs. Beasley. MRS space BSLY. Like Mrs. Pam Beasley.
Pam Beasley.
Pam Beasley.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I think those are the only ones that I have. Save.
I have one that I found.
Go for it.
It's 2 I's.
Uh-huh.
DAMAX. To the max.
Oh, I remember you saying that. To the max.
Imagine riding in like a fucking Toyota Prius with a to the max.
To the max.
To infinity and beyond, bitch.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I found another one. Oh my god. It's literally Mebab. Like MEBBAB. Mebab.
Mebab.
Mebab. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't think that's supposed to mean anything.
I mean, it's a custom one.
My enema be blazing and burning.
I don't know.
My enema be blazing and burning. That's what that's what I think it means. Mebab. My enema be blazing and burning.
Oh my god. Oh, my favorite one. Be holy. Like letter B space holy.
Ew.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Ew, I don't like that.
Oh my god.
I'm burning inside thinking about that.
It cracked me up. I'm like, oh my gosh. Dang, I think okay. Maybe those are the only ones that I have.
Do you remember that one time? Maybe you weren't here for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite vanity plate of all time that we have encountered in the wild is when we went through the Starbucks drive-thru and we were watching that guy roll out of his truck and the vanity plate said Rick's truck. Were you not there for that?
I don't know.
There was some dude with a truck and it said Rick's truck in the back of it. And I was like, well, I guess Rick will never know what truck his and not is. Which one of the 70 million Ford F-150s with 17-inch tires
Jesus.
is his? He'll always know because he's like, oh, baby, I gotta look at my vanity plate.
It's Rick's truck.
It's Rick's truck.
Dude, what really gets me though is like when people like decorate their cars, like deck them out on the outside. You know what I mean? And people just drive around in it.
I've seen the people who wear like the reindeer ears and the nose.
See, I feel like that's not like decking it out though. I've seen like throw back to the days when I worked at the Chick-fil-A. So there was this one lady, like, and so when I mean like decking out your car, this is what I mean. So there was the one lady. She would come through the drive-through all the time. And she was a very nice lady. So I feel bad telling this story. But her car was, this was like pre-Trump everything. She was the Trump car lady. So like she had Trump stickers. She had like the flags. And at one point, I think there was like a doll in the car with them with the Trump hat on, like stickers everywhere, the flags in the back. Like it was cringy. It was very cringy. But no, I've seen that, and there's been like I've seen like a car covered in stickers. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like when you decorate your car, I was just like, I don't know why y'all would want to do that to your vehicles to make them stand out. But okay. Not a good look.
Yeah, I would like to divert really fast just to let everybody know that this is a Trump hating podcast. I just would like to make that very clear. Before you even continue to episode 4, if you're one of those people who is ready, you see Donald Trump walk down and he'll be like, you want to suck my dick? And you're like, yeah, and you get down ready to go.
We don't support him.
I hate him.
He's not a nice man.
So if you are part of the TDSB, that's fine, but just know that you will not feel great here. We want everybody to feel comfortable here and to hang out and have a great time. However, if you are part of the TDSB, I think you clicked on the wrong podcast. I just want to get that out there right now before we get to the 4th inaugural episode of the Between the Bitches podcast. Not saying that we're gonna flame the TDSB. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the TDSB? The Trump Dick Sucking Brigade.
How would I have guessed what that's supposed to mean?
You and I need to be on the same fucking wavelength.
Bruh, you just said it.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
like, all right, I'm letting her go.
If y'all part of the Trump suckers,
oh my god. Because I'm sure if I'm just like, what are you talking about? The people listening are like, Carly, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. You know what? They'll figure it out. It did.
You guys are smart. You guys are smart. You'll figure it out.
I mean,
what do you call them? Dumb?
No, not all of them. Just when they're a Trump sucker. Oh, speaking of Trump suckers, you know what? You know what ended other than Trump's presidency?
What?
This podcast. This podcast episode. We are.
Oh, now the executive producer is awake for real.
We are at close to the end of the podcast. Amanda, do you have any parting words to say before I start shooting the shit?
Giving your spiel. Yeah, so guys, thanks for listening today. I know today we were kind of all over the place, but
Aren't we always?
I mean, this is true. It's like a box of chocolates, like Forrest Gump said. You never know what you're gonna get when you tune into the podcast.
You're the whitest person I know, and I love you so much.
You know what? I'm glad you're my friend, so thank you.
You know what? No, you're not like the whitest person I know. You're like in the top 10.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my god. It's an honor and a privilege.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I hope you have a great week. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. I'll wrap it up and shoot it over to Carly.
Are we in a fucking newscast?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm Amanda, and I'm talking to news, and here's Carly with sports. They shot a basket and fucking touchdown, and some dude hit another head on the dude with a stick. Back to you with weather. I'm just kidding.
It's fucking cold.
It'd be fucking windy out there. Fucking windy.
It's like, you see that snow that's on the ground? Yeah, that's the weather.
It's fucking windy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the third inaugural episode of the Between the Fridges podcast. Feel free to join us if you would like more content throughout the week, or whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm not your mom. You can join us on Instagram at Between the Fridges. You can join our Anchor landing page at anchor.fm/Between the Fridges. This podcast is also on YouTube and Spotify, and I don't know what other podcast distributions we're gonna end up doing. Hopefully Apple Podcasts, so I can get this working by next week. If not, then you Apple people are gonna have to fucking suffer.
My people need to listen.
Sucks that you're on a sucks that
I have an iPhone apparently.
Sucks that you're on like a second class podcast listening.
Wow.
I'm kidding. So
it's okay, Apple listeners. We love you. You'll hear us eventually.
More like you love them. I'm kidding. So yeah, follow us on social media, and if you want, if not, that's cool. And
if you guys have any suggestions, comments, send it to our email account.
Yeah, send it to our email at betweenthefridges@gmail.com. Or if you just want to like
say hi.
No.
I don't know.
Don't use our email to fucking say hi, or I will kick your ass. I'm kidding.
Wow.
So yeah, with that, my name is Carly.
I'm Amanda.
And I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next. How'd I get?